So you bought the floating water fountain from Amazon and you stuck it in your pond and it works like this. And that's because these kinds of water fountains just aren't worth the money, even though they're only like 20 bucks or 30 bucks, whatever they cost. They're just not worth the money because they're down in the water and they just do not get really good access to sunlight. Right? This is a solar unit. It needs direct, good sun to work. And if it doesn't get that, the pump does not get the voltage it needs, or whatever that's, like doesn't get the amount of electricity it needs to run properly. Also, all it's really doing is moving the water around right where it is. I mean, it's creating some splashing, it's oxygenating the water a little bit, but it's doing something, but it's not doing much, right? So let me show you a better alternative to something like this. So here's my pond, goldfish pond. I got about 12 goldfish living in here. It's about 2 feet deep at its deepest point, but most of it's more like 16 inches deep. Don't have a water filter, don't have an air pump. It's just a hole in the ground. There's no liner, there's no nothing. Okay, lots of pond plants, as you can see. all wild sort of thing, right? So the only thing that circulates the water in this pond is occasional rain. When it rains, the water gets circulated naturally. But I also have that duck. Underneath that duck decoy, there's a pump. The pump is attached to this solar panel up here, up high, right? Instead of having a solar panel down low, I have one up high where it can access sunlight, which is what a solar panel needs. Right? So this solar panel, okay, it's a wire going down from it. The wire goes to a pump that's underneath that duck. That pump is attached to a tube that goes up. You can sort of see it and get down really low. There's the tube there, okay? That pump's attached to a tube. It goes through the bushes and it comes out over here. Right here. I got running water. Right? Just a trickle. Okay? I just have it hidden so it looks natural. It looks like a mountain stream, right, coming down. How does this work now? Something like that, maybe. You can get the picture anyway, right? So I got a trickle of water coming down there, and it just meanders. It waters this mint plant. Never plant mint in your garden, always have it in a pot. So it waters that mint, and it just trickles down through this sort of like fake river through this gravel into my pond. Okay, and that runs all the time. So now this thing is kind of working like a fountain, a little bit more, right? It gets really good light. It might even get 6 inches of height. When you buy it on the picture on Amazon, it's like putting a fountain out 2 feet high, but it rarely works that way, right? Not only that, but different pond animals like this guy right here, they like to get on top of it. Birds poop on them. The surface gets calcified and stained, and it does not receive sunlight well over time. You have to keep cleaning them. They get dirty, right? The pond water's never 100% clean, right? It gets dirty, it becomes inefficient, it doesn't do a good job of moving the water around. So sure, you throw it in and it works, but this is not moving the water as well as the thing I've got up here with that. And if you want to move more water, you just hook more of them up, or to go to get a more powerful one. But these units, it's just got one of these attached to a pump, and you get the tubing at a hardware store, right? And it's reusable. You disconnect this sometime in the fall, take it in. This is year 2 for this one, still works fine, still moving water. But this provides more constant movement of the water. stands up better. I just think it's a better, you know, you got it higher up, and I just think it's a better solution for circulating water in a little goldfish pond like this. Okay, so yeah, if you like these, get them, sure, whatever. But for my money, I think that sort of unit is the better. And also, you can just make, I mean, and I could have it set up where I've got like a, you know, a trickling waterfall if I wanted to. I could have something like that, more splashing, more of that. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Maybe it will, I don't know. But this is fine. It's moving the water around. The water's running through gravel and plants and roots, goes through this. You know, it's getting circulated. That's the other advantage of this, right? Where I'm drawing the water from one end of the pond, and then I'm transporting it to the other end of the pond. So I'm getting movement of the water, circulation, better circulation, right? This can only circulate locally around itself, whereas here we're moving the water around. Moving the water around, it's trickling over rocks over there, going through gravel. It's almost like a more natural setting, right? In a natural setting, you've got a body of water, the water evaporates, and then you get like ice melt or rain on the mountainside, and it trickles back down into the body of water. I think it's just a better system. The goldfish seem to be happy in here. You can't see them because they're hiding from me, but they are around. I got a couple guys in amongst the weeds here. It seems like a lot of weeds, but the fish don't care. They love it because they hunt in there. I don't feed these fish. They've been in here for years. The biggest one's almost 7 inches long, and it went in just over an inch long. Haven't been fed. So it works. Maybe someday I'll put some bread near the edge just to show the fish off. Otherwise they're just hunting around the reeds in here. Anyway, just a quick little video on different approaches to solar pumps in goldfish ponds. There's lots of different options out there, but for me, the floating one is probably the most useless means to circulate water in a goldfish pond, even though they're certainly, you drop it in and it works, but a little bit of effort. I mean, setting this thing up I've got here, it probably took all of 10 minutes to hook it all up, right? And I could have gone more elaborate. I could have had a bigger run, right? I could have transported even further along the rocks and have an even longer run with pools and different things like that, bird habitat and so on. These are all projects I've got planned for the future. This was just a quick fix, right? Got it working. I used a little bit of cement so that the water wouldn't go right down, right? The water goes into the pond because I've got a, mixed up a little cement and made it so that the water would, it's just a natural, like a gutter system, right? And just added some pebbles and rocks into it so the water would, you know, trickle through all of that. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. Check out my podcast at maritimegardening.com. Check out my articles at maritimegardening.substack.com. And until next time, get out there, get at it, have fun in your garden. Thanks for watching.